Today we're talking about the golf swing, keeping it really simple. The golf swing is a very complicated move, or we make it a very complicated move, but actually it's very simple. This is very much for people who are a little bit confused with the golf swing, or beginners, people new to the game. This is what you need to think about. So the most important part of the golf swing is from here to here. So we're talking about impact position. So when the club's coming down from there to hit golf ball to there is the focus of this video. We're keeping the golf swing really simple. We're just going to simplify everything. So when we take the golf club back, we don't leave the grooves of the golf club pointing towards the golf ball. People perceive that that's what they have to do because it makes sense that I leave the club face pointing towards the golf ball because that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make contact with that against the golf ball. So we don't want to do that. We don't want to leave the grooves pointing towards the golf ball by taking the club back, then the club's in this position here, and then from there it's very hard to try and make some form of contact. So we're there, down, hard to make contact. What has to happen is we swing round in a plane. Okay? So the club comes up to here, and you see the toe of the club. This is the toe, this is the heel, this is the sole. This is the club face. We don't leave the face pointing towards the golf ball, we let the toe of the club get away from the heel, so it opens up, hits ball, closes over. So I take my position, really simple. As I look down, my left hand, for right-handed players, my left hand goes on the left side of the club, my right hand goes on the right side of the club face points to target, feet are parallel, therefore knees, hips and shoulders are parallel to my target. That's my address position. Really simple. The feet being on line is not necessarily that important as long as the shoulders are on line, so the feet can be a little bit out of sync. But ideally, a general rule of thumb for a beginner golfer to keep it as simple as possible is ball to target line, club in line with target, and feet parallel to that, like train tracks. Club behind, I've got my position, left hand on the left side of the grip, right hand on the right side of the grip, with both thumbs kind of pointing straight down. That's a good rule of thumb. Then from there we take the club back up to here, and I make sure my forearms rotate open so the toe of the club points upwards and the face of the club points forwards. Okay. I don't leave the grooves pointing towards the ball like that, because then my toe's no longer to the sky. My toe's now in that position. That's not good. That's trying to guide the club or steer the club in a straight line. We don't want to do that. We want to swing round, hit ball, and then swing round. So I get into a position where toe to the sky, there, back down to hit golf ball, then toe to the sky here. So as I follow through, hit ball, the toe is to the sky in that position. That way we're swinging on an inclined plane, so rather than swinging straight back and straight through, we swing round behind us, hit golf ball, and round behind us. Simple. So let's hit one. Here's the common fault. It's trying to hold the grooves towards, in line with the golf ball, and then from there we guide and try and steer it. So we get to there, we try and steer, and we have this problem getting the ball into the air. Now we take the club back, the forearms rotate round, toe to the sky, hit golf ball, toe to the sky. So I'm there, yeah. Toe to sky, hit ball, toe to sky. Do one more. Toe to sky, hit ball, toe to sky. There, there. So all that's happening from here to here. Okay, it's not happening, I'm not getting toe to sky and then coming down and then really flipping over, because that's happening from this position. I'm not doing that to try and get into the toe to the sky, flip. I'm doing it from here. Down, 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 down. This forearm rotates round, 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 round. See the back of my hand rotating round and not flipping. So toe to the sky, turning, hitting golf ball, keeps turning, toe to sky. Toe to sky, turning the forearm, back of the hands now towards target, so is the club face, and then keep that forearm rotating. There. So it's from here all the way to here. That whole motion, see the nice wide motion from this level to this level. There, there, to there. And there was no flippiness there. I didn't leave the grooves pointing towards the target to get to that position. I just get toe to the sky, hit ball, toe to the sky. I'll do one more. So my focus, toe to sky, hit ball, toe to sky. Then of course I increase the length of that. Once I increase the length of that, I go past those 2 points. So I get to toe to the sky, continue going, back through toe to sky, face the target, toe to sky, and continue through. That way I'm going to hit the ball further. So I've lengthened my swing, not applied any more force or any more velocity if you like. I've just increased the length, I've just gone through those positions. So to go through those positions, I go toe to sky, continue, back to toe to sky, face the target, toe to sky, and continue. So I'm there, and continue up, and do the swing. There. Let's do one face on. Okay, toe to sky, hit ball, toe to sky. There, there, there. Slightly longer swing, toe to sky, and through those positions. So that's really simple. We complicate things by trying to keep it all in straight lines because it makes sense. We're trying to poke the ball into that straight line, but we have to swing round our body because we stand at the side of the golf ball. There's no straight lines there. I want to hit the ball in that direction. But it's not like I'm playing pool and behind it hitting a straight line. I have to make sure, because I'm standing sideways, I have to swing round behind me, hit ball round behind me. So by doing that, by trying to keep the club in line with the target, it's going to be very awkward and very hard to do. But for a beginner, that seems natural. Of course, for a beginner golfer, if you like, that's the natural thing to do, is try and get the club in line with the target and keep it going that line. But we have to swing round that arc. Toe to sky, club to target, toe to sky. Like that. Toe to sky, target, toe to sky. Simple. Toe to sky, target, toe to sky. Sky, target, sky. Club behind the ball, line with target, feet parallel, left hand on left side, right hand on right side, thumbs down. Toe to sky, target, toe to sky. There. Then increase the length of that motion. Club in line with target, feet parallel, left hand on left side, right hand on right side, thumbs down, toe to sky and continue. Face the target, toe to sky and continue. If I had the ability to keep the grooves pointing towards the golf ball for the whole of the backswing, this is what it'd look like. This would change what's called the plane of your golf swing. So if I kept the grooves pointing towards the golf ball, the swing plane would be much more upright. So I would take the club back, the grooves still point towards the golf ball, and we'd come up and I'd be up here in this fashion, and down and round in that fashion. So I've moved to playing some straight up and down swing plane, almost cricket style. Whereas in golf, as I say, we set it back, we want to get toe to the sky there, so you can see the clubs now come inside. Then continue up and then back down, and we're coming back down this plane, hitting golf ball, toe to the sky, so we've gone up and continue through. So that's very different. That position there, being very upright, is very different than getting the toe to the sky. So we've come back on this nice plane, then continued up, down, hit golf ball, then the same on the other side. This cane might help. So this cane is at the same angle as my swing plane, or shaft plane, shaft lie angle, up, 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 toe to the sky, so I'll now come back up in this, and then continue up, so it's parallel to the plane, to that shaft position at address. Through, through. Whereas if we leave the grooves pointing towards the golf ball, I'm going to go there, I'm going to go up here, you can see the shaft's at a completely different angle altogether. That's why by getting the toe to the sky, we move the club behind us and we swing more round in a circle. That makes life a lot easier, it really does. Easy in golf's good. Guys, I hope that helps. It's beginner golfers, it's very hard. Golf is a very, very hard game. We try our best to help the golf ball into the air by keeping those grooves towards the golf ball, if you like, and swinging in a straight line towards our intended target, which would make sense. But actually golf's not like that. Golf's a game of opposites. We stand at the side, we have to swing round behind our body, toe to sky, hit ball, toe to sky. Let me know how you get on. Leave little comments in the box below. Also subscribe to the channel and of course hit the thumbs up button.